Yes.
And the necessary procedures you have to go through?
Yes.
Okay.
You're welcome. And we're going to minimize this. Maximize that. Here. Okay. Do slideshow.
And is it just hit the arrow?
Just the arrow, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know if it was the arrow or the space bar.
The arrow.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Kathy.
I'm here to talk to you about taking the civil service test. Have you ever wondered how all these people get these government jobs? Well, the only way to do it is to take the civil service test. I want to talk to you about how to apply online.
Okay.
You go to sdsc.pa.us. That's the civil service website. Select Civil Service Home. Sign up an account just like you do with a job board or anything else with a username, password. Select where would you like to go. They have several selections: view open jobs and apply, get exam scores, schedule or reschedule exams. So these are all the things you can do on that site. There are all kinds of jobs that you can do for the government. Everything from bookkeeping to park ranger to scientist, environmentalist, clerical worker, nurse, everything. These are just some of the different things that you can work under. They have librarians, teachers, wallpaper hangers, plasters, bricklayers, you name it. First thing you want to do is follow the instructions. It'll prompt you for everything that you need to do. There'll be a list of jobs that you can pick from. It's a long list. Find the job that you're interested in, click it on, or type in the number, the job number. After you pick that position that you're interested in, select Next. The screen will include everything about the job. It'll include what the job entails, what qualifications, what education, everything you need to know. Make sure that you qualify for the job. If it says that you need to have 5 years experience or you need to have a specific license and you don't have it, if you go to take that civil service test, they'll just throw it out because you don't have the qualifications. It'll ask you, did you meet all the requirements? That's usually if you're a citizen, if you reside in Pennsylvania, and you type in yes. What type of employment will you want? Same as the job board, part-time, full-time, temporary, regular. When can you start? Pick the counties you're willing to work. If you pick counties, just pick them all, and they start offering you jobs, and you turn so many down because you really don't want to go to that county, they'll stop offering you jobs. So only pick the counties that you're willing to go to. Fill out an online application. It's a basic application: name, address, phone number, where you worked last, work history, your educational history. You have to answer questions regarding criminal history. Select I already said that. Select the schedule for your civil service test. There'll be calendars. Only the white spots in the calendar, the white boxes, are what's available. So you might not be able to get one for a month or two. I just applied to one yesterday, and I have to wait till June. So don't be surprised. You'll get a confirmation number after you pick when you want to go, and you can print it if you want. You'll be asked if you need accommodations. Please pay attention. This is important. If you need accommodations of any kind, now's the time. Click yes and what you need. I failed to do that a lot of times because I'm too short or whatever. I cannot get comfortable at a computer. Do you ever have that same problem?
I would if I went to a regular place. Yes,
Yes.
I would.
I need either a table that goes down or a chair that goes up. So somehow I can meet it. If I would have told them that, I would have been much more comfortable. But I'm an idiot and I didn't, and I was very uncomfortable. They only have 2 desks that can accommodate us, people with any kind of handicap. So you only have 2 desks. So let them know if you needed accommodation. It's important. The location is 110 North 8th Street. It's right near Spring Garden. It's on the 5th floor. Arrive a few minutes early. Make sure you bring 2 pieces of ID. That would be either your driver's license and either a health card. They'll take any other cards really with your name on it. But you have to have either a driver's license or a non-driver's ID. Then you do go through the metal detector, so leave your machetes and your handguns home. I had a pair of scissors, they kind of freaked out. They tell you to turn your cell phones off, they check your pocketbooks, so don't be surprised. You go upstairs, you go in the room, you sign in, and you wait for your number to be called. It's a waiting room. There is a bathroom on the 1st floor. So you're going to the 5th floor, but the bathroom's on the 1st floor. So if you're a little early, you might want to go to the bathroom before you go up there, if that's an issue for you.
Is that 110 North 8th Street? If you go to 8th Street?
On 8 towards Spring Garden. Yeah. Yeah, it's right by Chinatown.
Oh, okay.
So you'll wait for your number to be called. They'll take you in the room where the test is being held, and they'll, escort you to a seat, and they'll give you instructions. Your test, depending on what you're going for, could include reading skills, math. A lot of tests that have math in it will give you a calculator to use. Some you can use a calculator, some you can't, but they will provide it for you if you can. It might be filing skills, proofreading skills. They might give you, say, 2 lines, and they'll give you like 5 lines. And 1 or 2 of them might be different, or they might all be different. They might all have proofreading errors, and you have to say, you have to click on how many lines are wrong. So how many are different? So that's easy. We can all do that. We've all done ACE Reader. We all have practice and that kind of thing. Employee relations. I thought this was kind of hard because I kept relating it towards nursing, which is a totally different thing than an office. What would you do if you saw an employee that was breaking the rules? What would you do? Would you get angry at them and tell them? Would you go tell the supervisor? Would you do nothing? I'm not going to tell you what I picked because I don't think I picked the right thing, to be honest with you. I was kind of blown away. I mean, if in my line of work, if I was in the nursing home and I saw somebody mistreating a patient, I'm going to get angry, I'm going to tell them right away, and I'm going to call the supervisor.
Exactly.
Okay, so you know where I'm coming from.
That happens to me.
But they're looking at
Years
the
ago.
business end of it. So this is a different situation. I don't know what the answer is. You probably know better than me. A typing test. They will give you a typing test if your job entails typing. They'll let you practice first. You got like 5 minutes practice.
What are they looking for? Do you know how many words a minute they're looking for? Is it
The job,
25?
when you look for the job that you want, it'll tell you 40. 40 was pretty common. I took like 5 of them last week. And they wanted 40 words a minute. They take 3 words off for every hour. They take three off for every hour. So it's better to be a little slower and get less hours.
okay.
Yeah, because I only got 48 and I type it like around 55 words a minute.
Wow.
So I think I was trying too hard. And most of all, it's not difficult. It really isn't. It's not hard. All of us have, graduated from high school. We've been here a while. It's not that hard. So get plenty of rest the night before, and most of all, relax.
Well, right here it says, looking here, job seekers, and it gives you a whole list, what you're telling us, your job titles you look under, And right here, the closing date, if anybody's interested, is May 18th. And these are clerical positions, such as entry-level clerical positions for the local government, typist positions, state and local government, limited term clerk, liquor store clerks, record specialists and supervisors, and stock clerks. So,
Right, that's all under clerical.
yes. So it's open right now.
So you see, they have openings.
Yeah, they do. They have a lot. They have openings for a lot of things.
I mean no disrespect, but they don't seem to really work that hard. And the pay is good, and the benefits are good.
I don't think you have to tell someone like me about the city or the government workers.
And once you get a job in the government, you can always transfer to a different job.
That's the thing. Is I have friends would get into the prisons, and then they went to the sheriff's department, and now they're driving with the sheriff's department. So they're on the road. They're not locked up in a place all day. So, and friends who became sanitation workers, and now they're working for the water department.
Yeah, so it's good. It's good to work for the government.
Doing something, and then you could transfer.
My mom worked for the City of Philadelphia's communications department for 25 years, and she trained a lot of people, and they got sick of the 311 center, so they transferred out to the water department and to a lot of other places, because once you get in, you stay in.
So, you know, you're backing me up on everything I said. It's a good thing to get a government job if you can. Even if it's not your dream job at first, you know, you can move on.
And when I worked for the city, I worked for the Free Library of Philadelphia. Had I not come down with multiple sclerosis, I could have been anywhere in the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I could have been working for the water department or license and inspections. I could have been working anywhere, but I had to resign because of my disease. So that was a bit of a depressing point in my life.
Sure.
But,
I'm sure.
you know, I could have moved anywhere.
What happened to me?
I could have moved anywhere in the city. Because once you get in, you're in.
You're in.
You know,
It's hard to get fired.
You don't hear about layoffs. You don't hear about people getting fired. Once you're in, you have a pretty stable
I used to work in the
job.
United States Department of Housing
because
for 4
they're
years.
they're
Okay.
My mother died and my mother
now.
passed 6 months later. I
Because
resigned.
nobody reads anymore. They
But
read
I
online.
went on working with the IRS part-time. Then I'm a national certified pharmacy technician.
Oh, nice.
Jack of all trades.
I want to go.
Then
And
I was
why
a
did
mental
you
health
stop doing
specialist.
that?
Well, because I want to get back into maybe sitting at a desk. You know.
Okay, well, I'm an LPN and I'm the same way. I just can't push
I was going to go
pull.
there because I did nursing, you know.
Well,
But
a
I
lot
think
of the
this-
things
I
you
like
learned
the
as a
office
pharmacy
more.
tech, you could, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to apply for the CPS job.
Okay, good.
Because once I finished that, I really didn't go into the pharmacy field. I went to be a mental health counselor.
And you know, all these jobs are civil service. They have the same jobs in
Yes.
the
Oh,
government.
you come and take the test, you pass, and they'll get you what you want. I knew about them for years. They moved from 10th Street down to
They're 8 near
8th Street.
Spring
Yeah.
Garden, yeah. And one thing too, I never even thought about it, but I was playing around online last night.
Mhm.
They have books to help you pass the civil service test. So it wouldn't hurt to check with your local library.
I was the top secretary at housing on the 12th floor.
Okay,
Wanted to make a building.
so get us all jobs.
The-
Anybody have questions? Anybody have a question, comment? Okay, then I'd like to thank you all for coming. There's
Move to the
pizza.
I moved to the next screen.
Oh, where's the pizza? Can I have a one?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't finish. Test scores. Let's talk about the test scores. They do the test scores in a really strange way. You can get them either online or you can wait for it to come to your house. They will send it to your house too. You'll get a number score. But also you'll get a graph saying how many people did better than you, how many people did the same as you, and how many people did worse than you. So it kind of lets you know where you are in the flow of things, where you
I want
stand.
to finish my message.
They don't always go for grade score.
Excuse me. Sorry.
They don't always go for grade score. And a lot of it has to do with your experience. So maybe I have a lower score and you have a higher score, but they like my experience more. So it's not always just from the test score. Sometimes it's something else they liked. Maybe that whole thing about employee relations that I don't get. Maybe I don't do well in that, so, you know, they'll hire somebody else. Veterans get preference. I'm going to say it again. Veterans get preference, and they should. So if veterans go and take the test, they have a much better chance of getting a job. I told you can get it online and in the mail. If you're not happy with your score, if you think you didn't do well at all, you can go take it again. Problem with that is maybe you don't do as good the second time. They're still going to take the second one. I'll be right with you.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, and that about wraps it up. What can I...
Oh, I just wanted to ask you, does it cost anything to take the test?
It does not.
Okay, so it's just a matter of going in when they're accepting testing, such as these jobs.
Make the appointment, or also they do take walk-ins if you get there by around 9 o'clock. But I would check, there is a phone number, call and see if they're open that day. Sometimes they're closed for maintenance or other reasons.
Okay, this is for everything. This is for state and government?
Yes, state and local government.
Okay, because I want to work for the state of Pennsylvania.
Because right now they're testing for state troopers, I think. So check and see if they're open, if you want to go soon.
I don't want to see state trooper, but now I want to have a state job. I want a state
I'm
job.
saying it might be too crowded. You might not be able to get it in there if you go as a walk-in.
Oh, I would.
So call first.
Yeah, well, I'm not ready to do this now, but I would actually go and take the test just to see where I'm at, to have an idea, so that
And who knows?
when I really do want to go to work, I mean, I would love to get to work tomorrow, but I'm not ready for it. I could not be a typist right now. My skills are.
Well, try for the general clerk. You have a general clerk.
That's what I'm going to go as, but I want to work for the state.
I applied for the general clerk, clerk typist, medical records. I applied for everything. Yesterday, I can't even tell you what I applied for yesterday. I wrote it down somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, well, if you keep trying, eventually they're going to take it.
Okay, everybody, thank you again. It's been a pleasure. There's pizza up here if anybody's hungry.
So much, yeah, I just had a little bit of lunch. Watch yourself. I'm going to get behind you. I want you to go to sit down in the chair and I'll get. Thank you. That was a beautiful presentation. It
Yeah,
really
thank
was.
you.
Thank you. I tried.
What is...
Is that
No, it
off
was
now?
good.
Did I hit the right one?
So you've been here all day, Diane, huh?
Yeah, I came in this morning. I actually rode in with my daughter on the bus, and she's
Yeah, I think you
complaining.
turned
around.
Take the bus with me.
Okay,
Stop.
And
Is it
this-
www.civilservice?
SCSC.P